Okay, I would like to let everyone know that this is being recorded, so anything that is said tonight can be well at a later date. All right.
And, each stand for the pledge of allegiance. Tom, please.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We're gonna do a presentation now on the hurricanes and the
Very relevant. We promised too much, but, so. Good evening, everyone. How are you today? Good? It was a little scary, right? Okay, so my name is Jonathan Castro. I am the Brooklyn Division 5 Chief for the CERT program, Emergency Management. I'm gonna be doing a presentation on how to be prepared in case of a hurricane, you know, what we just had. It came out of nowhere. But I will give you a text that you can get alerts. We got the alert today that it was coming. So for those of you that didn't get the alert, you will I will help you to get it, to set it up. Okay, so emergency management. Emergency management helps New Yorkers before, during, and after emergency throughout preparedness, education, and response. So we help planning, preparedness, response, recovery. When we have something like this, it wasn't as big as like a hurricane. The operation control gets active. We help during and after. Community engagement. Community emergency response team, that's who I am. Community preparedness, strengthening communities, Ready New York. So how do we get prepared for a hurricane? We make a plan. We gather supplies, we stay informed. How we make a plan. What you're going to need, what you're going to do, what are you not going to do, and how you're going to do it. That's the plan. Gather supplies. You gather supplies, what you're going to use. We have, a flashlight, notepads, and this supplies you're gonna need in case that you're not able to leave your house. Stay informed. We're gonna talk a little bit of how you're gonna stay informed. So on the go bag, this is where you start gathering your supply. You pack your go bag. Who needs a go bag? Everyone needs a go bag, right? There you go. You gotta take care of that. So on the go bag, as you see on the screen over here, a first aid kit, essential toothpaste, a granola bar. This is really important. The granola bar. This will last for months. Water, which you have to change every month. I won't change the water every 6 months. This is something that you have to check every month, the water. Hand sanitizer, notepad, ID such as passport, some cash, 20 in singles is fine. A flashlight, batteries, gloves, and a radio. Those whining radios that, Those are the ones you're gonna need. Or rechargeable radio. So a emergency supply kit, it's a container that you will not take with you. This will stay with you in case you cannot leave your house. You know, you can have kind of the same as the go bag, but more. We recommend a gallon of water, your essentials, you know, glasses, battery, the same thing you're gonna have on your go bag, but this is gonna stay with you. This is the emergency supply kit. So stay informed. Stay informed. You text notify NYC to 692-692. Together, not with the dash, all together. Once you do that, you're gonna reply with your zip code. You're gonna receive local alerts for your community. You can also download the app, but I don't recommend the app. I always do the text because the app always have a problem and you always have to update. So text, I think, is the way to go. And not only for, you're not gonna get notified only for hurricane or storm, but this is, you know, fire. If your train is not working, your bus, this is really important. And I can help you with that. Stay informed. You're gonna receive, like I said before, emergency alerts, ferry disruption, local mass transit disruption, traffic disruption, planned events, school notification, significant event notification like today, weather, emergency, and so on. You're gonna, and they have all this in French, Chinese, Arabic, Haitian, Italian, and so on. And you can put it, you know, that's what you prefer, English or other language. Bear with me, please. There you go. So this is what we had today. So I assume everybody here is from Coney Island. Just about. Everybody remember Hurricane Sandy? Right. Everybody was prepared for that one? Not really. So this is something that you have to, you know, think about. You have to be prepared, because sometimes emergencies don't say they don't come knocking. It's gonna happen. Do you know that this was gonna happen today? A lot of it didn't know, right? You did, just at the text, right? So it was scary, you know, even we got scared. So imagine a tornado. Sometimes the tornado forms out of nowhere. A few years ago, we had it in Brooklyn, downtown Brooklyn. A lot of people were not prepared for that. So I really push for people to get, you know, notify NYC. You know, and this is gonna help you a lot. And another thing is that, you know, check your flood insurance. Unfortunately, FEMA, the way things are, it always takes time. Flood insurance is very important. We're really pushing to double check if you have flood insurance. Things are always changing. You know, things happen and you want to be prepared. You know, if you have pets, you want to have a small go bag for your pets. If you have kids, you want to have a small go bag for your kids. You know, you'd rather be safe than sorry. Unfortunately, it's something that it can happen. If anybody has any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer in the back. How much time we have? A few more? Okay, go ahead.
Well, the whole texting thing again.
Sure. So 692-692, you're gonna text notify NYC. You're gonna do it together. I know there's a dash on the, but don't do it like that. Just 692 together, notify NYC. You're gonna get an alert, and there you're gonna put your zip code, your language. Yes. And you should be getting the alerts. Or I can help you on the back. Yeah. A lot of people don't have, depending on what you have, if you have Android or Apple. We got a lot of complaints that the app wasn't working. Because they had to update a lot. But so when flooding starts, this is something that you need to know. Leave it immediately. Never wait to see if the water will stop, like a lot of people do. Oh, it's gonna stop, but no. You gotta, and don't use any electrical appliance connected to the building or wiring. 6-inch rule. If water outside is over 6 inches, it might be too late to evacuate safely. Move to a higher floor or a safe room. Stay connected. Keep phone charged with ringer. Volume up overnight. Set an alarm to check condition when flooding is possible. What you cannot do. Do not walk or drive through flooded streets. Enter buildings surrounded by water. Use the subway. Do not use the subway stations during the flooding, or go near down power line. So a lot of people go under the overpass, thinking that the car is gonna go through. No, if you see that it's 4 inches of water, don't even bother. Just turn around and wait. Because if you get stuck, people are gonna have to come and rescue, and you're gonna damage your car. So don't do that. That would not be good. So what you can do is call 311 to report the flooding on your block. Check on your vulnerable neighbors and seniors. This is something that we do as CERT members. We always check on, we do the body check. Remember, 4 inches can knock down your stall and car. So you're gonna have a problem. So, any more questions?
Questions? Item?
Yes. Yeah.
Wait, and he's gonna give you a microphone.
We gotta get better planning down here, okay? This is like, say we was our first flood, I was gonna evacuate, go there, had 2 go shopping carts and 3 cat carriers. And when I looked at the 2 shopping carts, 3 cat carriers, I said, screw it up, okay? We're not doing anything to prevent flood.
Right.
We need such a plan here in this area, but for disaster planning, it's not funny. We have people, we're building like right near a flood zone. And all these people are saying, I'm living in a flood-proof building and I'm not going anywhere. Okay, which is good, but they don't know what happened to them. We're supposed to go to a shelter, but you can't take your car to a shelter. And everybody's going around this thing.
Right.
So everybody's gonna be trying, we look like what, quarterly or.
Yeah.
So we really need comprehensive, round up plan here on the shoreline for disaster control. Because we're in big trouble.
I understand. Do everybody here know your song? What zone are we on? Flood zone. Number 1. Yeah, number 1. Zone 8. I gotta double check on that. I gotta double check, because according to what I have is supposed to be zone 8. But I'll check. I understand your frustration. Unfortunately, I am a certain member. You know, I don't get paid. But I do like to get the message out there. Um, I understand what happened in Sandy. We usually go out when we know there's gonna be a flood. And we do the catch and basin, we clean it. I do it myself, you know, but I can only do so much. But I'll get your concern and I'll make sure that it gets to NISO, for sure. I will try my best.
How, do you, can you predict or can you, figure out where the greatest danger is in a community?
Well, this is what we use. I don't know, can we put it on? No, but going up.
Do we have any?
Yeah, sorry, but this is.
Right.
Yeah, so this is.
All right.
Yeah. So, number one, right there. We get the alert.
But what is it covering? Is it, when you say a community, what is the geographic boundaries of what you're, calling a community that you're talking about?
Let's see, that's over here.
I'm asking, how broad is your information, or can you get more, local, much more local information? So that, let's say, a certain block, a certain area, the wind is whipping around a certain, degree. Can you monitor that more closely, or you just monitor the whole area?
We have to do that.
Last
But
time when
it's not
Sandy,
specific.
no, but you have to realize Sandy hit 95% of the car community was underwater. So doesn't matter if it was a little bit or a lot, 95%. Okay, let's think in your head because a lot of people that, oh, we got hit. They didn't get hit as much as we did. No, we got hit. So, yeah, but it's. Yes,
That whole area, but.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
No,
the whole
I'm
section.
just saying that certain areas are closer to the ocean. The conditions are much more fierce than it is further away. So if there would be some way they could be giving people monitoring, giving people more information depending on the closer area to the ocean, the closer areas where the conditions are worse.
Let's remember zone A is if you get a report, get the hell out.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, all of zone A.
This is
not
where-
just zone
From
Yeah.
the Canary Peninsula, it's covered. Zone A, so we don't have a specific, like, from, let's say, Surf Avenue all the way up to, well, everything is covered.
They even went up to, what do you call it, Avenue D over there, Avenue X. And
Yeah.
it's like,
No.
I didn't say good information about, the first situation was about the solar panel that got blown off during the windstorm in August. And the only thing is, nobody really predicted that because nobody knew how strong those wind solar panels were on the market. And based on that, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But they didn't have any more wind on
Yeah.
that corner than they did.
But the.
Further up Ocean Park.
Park must have a standard, that they use for the whole city, and yet in certain areas, they need a much more robust standard to keep people safe.
right, but that's when the text comes handy. If you get the text and let's say the wind gust is gonna be 50 miles per hour, and you put your signal, you gotta get the alert that the wind is gonna be higher
And.
on your signal.
Get out.
Right,
Or
you
stay
should
on the same place.
and if you have anything loose in your apartment or your rooftop, you have to secure it.
Yeah.
That's how you get the alert.
But I want to about volunteer.
Yes, if you wanna volunteer, if you wanna.
Stay around. again,
Yeah,
and people have questions, they can take outside and ask those questions.
yeah, and you can become a volunteer and we can get more help.
Yeah, and other past members have been part of the search team. I've been part of the search team too, but if anyone who's interested, can sign up with,
Yes.
Mr. Castle. And he can help you out. And it's not that hard, it's fun times too, because you also help out with the hot dog eating contest, the mermaid parade, the Halloween, parade, yeah, everything, and even the, program one. too.
Thank you very much. Moving on to the public session. First one is Najada Sastina. I messed up that name, but.
Good evening, Community Board, team members and fellow community residents. My name is Nadezhda and I live in 2483 West 16th Street, Brooklyn, New York, 11214. I'm here tonight to express my concern regarding the unbearable subway screeching noise coming from the MTA Coney Island yard. When I first moved into my home, the train noise was present but manageable. Over the last 9 to 10 months, the noise levels have significantly increased. The screeching sound each time the train has passed becoming extremely disruptive, especially during the night time. The noise is loud, presence, and often exceeds what was previously experienced in our neighborhood. This issue was affecting the quality of life of the residents living nearby, including our ability to sleep and enjoy peace in our homes. We understand that living near transit in, sorry, I'm nervous.
Okay, doing great.
Well,
Near transit infrastructure comes with some level of noise, but the current conditions have become excessive. I respectfully request the Community Board 13 contact with MTA and ask to conduct a noise mitigation assessment in the area. I also ask that the MTA explore appropriate corrective measures, including track enhancement, rail lubrication, maintenance adjustment, or other solutions that may reduce the high decibel screeching affecting our community. Thank you for your time, consideration, and continued support of our neighborhood residents.
Tanya?
Hello, dear friends. I want to talk about beautiful month of May, which is the month of American Jewish heritage. In September of 1854, 23 Sephardic Jews arrived in New Amsterdam, a Dutch colony in North America. They were fleeing the Portuguese Inquisition. The governor of the New Amsterdam, Peter Stuyvesant, refused to accept them, calling them undesirable and potential burden to the community. But the Dutch West India Company allowed them to stay. That marked the beginning of the first Jewish community in North America. In 1790, the first American president, George Washington, responding to the questions from Rhode Island Jews, declared, "The government of the United States gives no sanction to bigotry and no assistance to persecution. American Jews have traveled difficult road from persecuted refugees to full citizenship. It is hard to overestimate the contribution of American Jews to the development of this country. Over 250 years, they traveled the path from the first settlers in 1654 to the present day, from the War of Independence to modern technology, from small businesses to global corporations. Here are just some of the names of Jews who contributed to the founding and development of our country. Chaim Solomon, a banker, helped to finance the American Revolution and the young government using his own money, which were never repaid. He died in poverty. In law and justice, Louis Brandeis and Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Albert Einstein, Revolution in Physics, and Jonas Salk saved millions inventing this polio vaccine. Levi Strauss gave the world blue jeans, and Estee Lauder, the queen of cosmetics. The founders of Hollywood, I'm not going to talk, you all know them. Steven Spielberg. Okay. So the only thing I want to say, because of the situation right now concerning American Jews, I want to say something that during the 60s, the civil rights movement, the American Jews were actively participating in the struggle for equality. They took literally George Washington was, no sanction to bigotry, no assistance to persecution. The Jews felt that this applied to everyone. That is why the Rabbi Abraham Joshua Hirsch proudly marched in Selma next to Martin Luther King. Unfortunately, difficult time has now come for American Jews. But despite everything, this is going on in our streets. We're proud of our achievement and celebrate our rich heritage. Congratulations to all of you on this wonderful month of May, holiday of Jewish American Heritage.
Lucy. Come on down.
Can you see me? Unfortunately, Lakeisha's not here, but what I wrote, her name's in there. So, good evening, Lakeisha Bowers and I are here to ask people to fill out the survey for the Civic Engagement Commission regarding the people's money on behalf of ABNO. Residents can submit ideas for local projects to address community needs. 400 million will be allocated throughout the 5 boroughs. I will be in the back for you to fill out the survey. It would only take you 1 minute to fill out. In addition, once you fill out, I would have a couple of tote bags that are available for free. I ask that you remain in your seats until the meeting's over before you head to the back to receive your tote bag. Any questions?
I appreciate that.
Excuse me? I didn't hear you. $400, yeah, well, I'll try that. If I can get that, I'll give you half. Yes. No, it does not. Okay, and if you did it online, please, but if someone does it online, indicate ABNO and we get credit for it, but it's any zip code, it doesn't matter where you live. Thank you. Nice to see you.
Right. We got a team member of United Hands Organization. Is that? Not yet? Okay. Then we got the CCRB, Yahi Rose.
Hello, good evening. My name is Jahai Rose. I'm the Director of Public Engagement at the New York City Civilian Complaint Review Board. I'm just here to notify you that the CCRB is here. Our responsibility is to make sure that there is police accountability. So if an individual does have a complaint about an interaction with a police officer where they believe the police officer may have used too much force, may have been abusing their authority or being disrespectful or discourteous, to you or someone else that you may witness them engaging, you can feel free to contact the CCRB. There are pamphlets in the back. My unit is responsible for engaging the public so that we can notify folks of the fact that we exist, because most people don't know. And we could do community-based, do community work with those individuals just to build trust. So if you would like to partner with us, if you have a group you'd like us to explain the CCRB's process to, please, I'm the director, I give out my cell phone. Please feel free to contact me directly on my cell so we could connect you with one of my coordinators and we can start to build together. My cell number is 917 208 9320. I'm going to repeat it. The number again is 917 208 9320. And I say this to every person that I come in contact with, and no one believes me, keep us busy. So if you have things that you'd like us to participate in, folks to talk to, please don't hesitate. Give me a call. We'll make it work. Thank you all.
We'll move on to the elected officials, State Senator Jessica Stanton's office older. That's all we have.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I have a couple of things to share with you. The Senator's annual Juneteenth Jubilee will be June 19th at Kaiser Park at 11 a.m. Now, if anyone is interested in tabling, please contact our office. But this is also in partnership with Congressman Hakeem Jeffries, Assemblyman Albert Krasny, and Councilwoman Kayla Santosioso. Okay, next issue. In the Senator's meetings with NYCHA Tenant Association leaders, Senator Stanton has heard about ongoing issues and concerns in NYCHA facilities. In order to better track these complaints, our team has created a case intake form. And this is where NYCHA residents can put their case information, enabling us to more efficiently track these requests and ensure that NYCHA management resolves these issues in a timely manner. Okay, next. The Citizens Committee for NYC Spring 2026 grant cycle is now open. Grants are available to nonprofits and community groups to support economic development throughout NYC, including the Community Leaders Grant and Neighborhood Business Grant. Applications are due July 27th, 2026. Okay, next, summer 2026 heat cooling benefits is now open. So HRA has opened applications for heat summer 2026 benefits, which includes one free air conditioner or fan for qualifying households. Anything I mentioned tonight is on the back table. I have the flyers and I have our cards with our telephone number on the back table. So if you're interested in anything that I spoke about, feel free to take any flyers. Thank you.
And remember Albert Krasny's office, Bridget here? Councilmember Kayla, the office, Shirley Batts. Councilmember Ina Vernicott's office, Erica. Okay. Okay, any representative from Congressman Hakeem Jeffries' office, Ken? No. New York City Controller Office, Sergi here? Anyone here from the Brooklyn Borough President's office? No. Okay. I guess it's the web. Now we're gonna move on to the approval of the minutes. Motion. Any second?
Point of order,
Yes.
there were corrections to the minutes. It should be approved as corrected.
Okay, so make a motion to approve this correct. Second? Second. Okay, President. Yeah. Roll call. Move on to the chairperson. Roll call. Call the roll.
Not too fast.
Zanera Ahmed,
Yes.
Keisha Bowers, Deborah Carter. Marion Cleaver, Charlene Davis. Lolita DeValova, Jennifer Dublin, Olga Ford. Roman Giddis, Taj Graham. Helena Grant, Ronald Greenberg,
Yes.
Barbara Govell. Jeannie Hernandez, Thomas Hopeful, Maxim Ipadov, Jacqueline Johnson. Yes. Abby Jordan, Yuri Krasner.
Yes.
Angela Kravchenko, Victoria Krugelet. Brian Laktarnik, Melissa Mai, Yelena Machman. Minnie Mankita.
Yes.
Vladimir Maytev. Mark Murnick,
Yes.
Kristen Malieri,
Yes.
Maria Montalvo, Alan Newman,
Yes.
Pat O'Brien,
Sure, why not?
Robert Harrison, Nadra Piramekadova, Milagros Quillis, Sam Winkowski, Jeffrey Sanoff,
Yes.
Mark De Los Santos, Fran Schwartz, Tatiana Siegel. Good Ryan. Michael Silverman.
Yes.
Sheila Smalls, Marissa Solomon. Vladislav Spector,
Yes.
Andre Chickamaro,
Yes.
Tanya Vasilevsky. Dennis Medeiros.
Yes.
Joanne Weiss. Annette Wesley. Svetlana Zelenskaya.
Okay, before I give my report, is that Vlad Matavik back there? Move up to the first 4 rows.
Yeah, come to the first one.
The community board members are in the first 4 rows. Thank you. Okay. Please join me in welcoming our new members. Zanera Ahmed, Mark De Los Santos. Happy Florida. Brian Lacanara. Vladimir Martinez. And Marissa Solomon. Zanera and Abby have served in the past and they have now returned. And we're very, very happy to have them and lucky to have them. We had an orientation meeting to review the bylaws, discuss community issues, and go over committee assignments. Welcome again. Borough President Reynosa had a thank you reception on April 29th to honor board members whose terms expired in 2027. It was a lovely ceremony. We attended the Alliance for Coney Island Summer Interagency meeting on May 14th. And we were assured that all the agencies are prepared and are in sync. A homeless shelter is planned for 1605 Mermaid Avenue. CB 13 and our elected officials had not been informed about the shelter or asked for input. In fact, we learned about it from a board member. We sent a letter, the community was sent a letter to the New York State Department of Social Services stating that commercial use at this location would be better served with Mermaid Avenue shopping corridor. Some good news. The implementation of Local 75 would have penalized business owners if their pulled down security gates did not meet guidelines by July 1st, has been delayed. We hope that, one second. We hope that the city council repairs this law because it would create unnecessary expense for business. Hurricane season begins on June 1st. Or today, or May 20th. I talked to yeah, I gotta talk to the weatherman about this. It's always a good idea to be prepared, and we'll have a refresher presentation tonight went through. Our last meeting before the summer break will be on June 24th, 2026. We usually do not meet over the summer unless there is an emergency. Memorial Day weekend is almost here, and we should all keep in mind the sacrifices of those who served our country. I heard a yes?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Also Juneteenth will soon be here, and there will be many observances, celebrations, and events in the community. Look on our newsletter and you'll follow all these events. We'd like to congratulate and wish much success to this year's graduating classes, and I wish to all fathers out there for a happy Father's Day to celebrate. Thank you very much.
Right.
District Manager.
Okay.
report.
Alright, real quick, alright, since last month, there's been a couple of events, that happened in and around the area. There was a family day that we had, one from the, councilwoman, article in Assembly Park. We also had a family, I love Brighton, family day at Shore Park Y, that was very successful, ice cream day. We also had, tree planting, for Arbor Day in County Park with It's My Estuary Day with local schools and high school kids on a weekday. Of course, you know, this past Saturday, we had the half marathon. It was very convenient for everybody coming into the area. They still have to figure out how to make it work better and faster for people to still get convenient. It was horrible to get in and out of the area during that day. As you know, the other day they had a beach opening. They had a commissioner come down here to cut the ribbon or turn on the palm tree. And that was it for that. But as mentioned, Memorial Day weekend is this weekend routine. The Mermaid Parade. You forgot to mention Mermaid Parade coming up on the 20th of June. Fireworks starts on the 19th of June, which happens to be Juneteenth. Mermaid. 28. So, and then there's gonna be at least one committee meeting that we're gonna have is the health committee. I know people have talked about this problem with the scanning in the area. We're going to see what we can do about it. We know where the location of the store and question is, we hopefully it can get investigated by DCWP, which is who does the light, and the police department to see what they can do. Because that store, you know, I don't know how they got away with it, but you know, something like this definitely needs to be addressed. Other than that,
Heavy multitasking tonight, have correspondences.
yeah. Okay. Looking at your flyer, there's two things that came to our mind that we thought that you guys should have. Next Friday, we're gonna have a feast present, mental health awareness, the backyard party celebration. That's gonna be at Hyde Park on West Lincoln Street, from 11 to 2 p.m. That's one of the things that you're gonna go to. The other one is Operation Hood's having their, also on the same day. It's gonna be on Mermaid Avenue, West 26, 190, 12 and Hill. Oh, that's the first one. Good. Same day. 290, same day. It's all.
Each thing says Friday, May 20th.
No, May 29th is this.
Yeah.
And then the other one, 2T is on that. Because, the 19th, 19th. No, okay.
What's the second bit?
These presents,
Except that it says May 29th.
yeah.
Peace President. Yeah, but the back of it.
Oh, no, I think that, there's another thing too, that all of them, they also, you guys not figuring it out. Not saying.
We recommend
That's what it is, all too. Listen, all right, we are.
We have committee reports for the transportation.
Good evening, everybody. I'll be brief because we have very nice transportation committee minutes.
So we discussed a few items there. The MTA representative described some situation on the painting, like truck painting or the column painting. He said that, basically they lost one of the contractors, so they couldn't continue. They hired another one. He has to get into swing of things, so it's gonna take a while until they get back. We also discussed the bus redesign. It's still of Brooklyn bus redesign. We're still not there. They're working in Queens, so they're gonna give us update later. We discuss to the point of the lady that brought in, we discussed a lot of noise issues. And we've also asked about the noise study report. And also, if you're interested, Angela made a very nice presentation in regards to all the measures that was taken by the MTA, and they didn't bring a lot of results. So if you're interested in that study, I think it was posted, right, on our website. If you could put it on Facebook, and they could just, people could just read it and see, because it's very interesting presentation that we're going to send to the MTA board. That was pretty much a few issues that we discussed that was from the previous meetings. The first item on an agenda that we have to actually vote, there's two items on agenda that we have to vote. One is for the street co-naming, for the Jack the Barber. The family was here last June. They weren't able to collect all, I think they collected the signatures, but the time didn't pass, because by our rule, it has to be 3 years passed after the person's death when they could do the street co-naming. Coincidentally, it's coming this June, right? It's coming this June. So the family requested that we could vote on that finally. They gave all the documentation, the biography, and if we could vote on it now, it will go into city council, right, into this at this juncture, and we'll move on that. And the second item would be the presentation that was done by the was it transit DOT about the conditions on the Brighton 11th Street. I think that it was brought into by community board back in 2018. It's a part of the broad study. They just made a presentation about this particular street. I asked Eddie to post it, the presentation, so that people could just read before the meeting and make their opinion. We were asked to vote on the letter of support if it brought to the to the general meeting. We had to vote. We were suggested by parliamentarians that we had to vote on the letter of support, which we did vote, and it was unanimous. So I don't know in which order you
Let's
could.
do the name.
Let's do the name, street co-naming first.
Yes, okay. The street project, that's from DOT.
Yeah. Yeah,
So we do the
street co-naming. The committee voted unanimously on that one.
Okay, so you're voting for street naming, yes, if to put it to pass it, and no, not to pass it.
Well, tell the new members they're okay.
It's legal. Is that Jack the Barber Sculling Way? Can be located on Ryan 13 and Ryan Beach Ave.
Gentleman had a barber shop for so many years, and it was not only barber shop, it was kind of club for many people. And actually, I believe we won't find anybody.
Roll.
Alright, this is not a session for it, this is doing the business, so, but thank you.
Roll.
Manera,
Abstain.
Deborah Carter. Lolita Devilova.
Yes.
Jennifer Dublin. Alba Ford. Taj Graham. Ronald Greenberg.
Yes.
Barbara Novell. Thomas Opal.
Yeah.
Jacqueline Johnson.
Yes.
Yuri Krasner.
Yes.
Victoria Kubelik. Brian Platonic. Yelena Mockman.
Yes.
Minnie McPeter.
Yes.
Vladimir Matev. Mark Marnick.
Yes.
Christian Malieri.
Yes.
Alan Newman.
Yes.
Ed O'Brien.
Yes.
Robin Parasite. Nadja Paramikadova.
Yes.
Pam Rakowski.
Yes.
Jeffrey Stanham.
Yes.
Mark Delasanto. Fran Schwartz. Tatiana Siegel.
Yes.
Michael Silverman.
Yes.
Marissa Solomon.
Yes.
Vladislav Spector.
Yes.
Andrei Tikhomarov. Vanya Vasilevsky.
Yes.
Dennis Vidaris.
Yes.
Joanne Weiss.
Yes.
Annette Wesley. Svetlana Zelenskaya.
Okay.
So on the DOT study, I just want to mention a couple of things. According to the DOT study, they actually studied the videos of the parkings over there. I don't know the location very well, but what they brought to us is that 20 extra parking spaces will be created. Some of them paid, like I think 7 additional paid and 13 non-paid. And also they're going to make this, look, they're trying to make this street one-way street. But I cannot give any more information if there is any discussion.
Great. Elena?
Evening, my fellow board members. Usually, I always attend any meetings, any committee, bright and early. I did not attend this meeting for one and only reason. Because on May 7th, when we have a district cabinet meeting, the issue came up. I asked DOT representative 2 questions. Is it final proposal? I was told no. Did you meet with local council member? I was told no. This is why I did not attend. I was really surprised that community board 13 would be voting for idea. It's not the final proposal. I can go on and on about issues, because in my opinion, the main issue of Brighton 11 and Brighton Beach Avenue, it's a street light, was not addressed. So I'm not asking anybody to vote against the letter of support. I'm just making motion to table it until Community Board 13 receives study and final plan. Anybody second?
Second.
Thank you.
This is the table motion.
Right.
Alright, so you know what you're voting for, right?
It's
Table, not voting yes or no, what?
Only yes and table.
Are we allowed to ask questions now that proposals made? The person who just made a presentation, are you looking to table this first?
Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Because actually, when I asked them when they need that letter, they say that it could wait till June. So. It has to be.
You're,
If we table the motion, we have to vote on the same motion. It
No.
doesn't,
Oh,
No,
it's gonna be a new one.
it will now go back to committee
So why don't we just remand it back to committee?
because that's how you do it.
because there's a motion out of the committee,
Right,
can't ignore
We
it.
can send
you
it
can't
back.
ignore it.
That's what people.
We can send
Your
it back
table.
to committee.
Yeah, you commonly call it table, but really going back to the committee.
you got everybody straight on this?
table.
Deborah Carr. Lolita Devilova.
Yes.
Jennifer Dublin. Alva Ford. Taj Graham.
Yes.
Ron Greenberg.
Yes.
Barbara Garvel. Thomas Hopeful.
Yes.
Jacqueline Johnson. Yuri Kragner.
Yes.
Tori Krugelek. Elena Mockman.
Yes.
Vinnie Mankita.
Yes.
Vladimir Mayton. Mark Margaret.
Yes.
Christian Malieri.
Yes.
Alan Newman.
Yes.
Pat O'Brien.
Yes.
Robin Harrison. Roger Piramacadova.
Yes.
Sam Rakowski.
Yes.
Jeffrey Sanor.
Yes.
Mark De La Santa. Fran Schwartz.
Yes.
Tatiana Spiegel.
Yes.
Michael Silverman.
Yes.
Marissa Solomon. Vladislav Spector.
Yes.
Anthony Chikahomarok.
Yes.
Anya Vasilevsky.
Yes.
Dennis Sedaris.
Yes.
Joanne White.
Yes.
Annette Wesman. Svetlana Zelenskaya. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Next one, nominating committee, Mark Murray.
Hello. According to our bylaws, Article 3, Section 2, specific officers of terms, their term limits, and all 5 officers are up for election or re-election, as the case may be. That's chair, first vice chair, second vice chair, treasurer, and secretary. Duties of each of those positions are in the bylaws, which we printed an abstract in that couple of pages in last month's minutes. They're also on the website. The bylaws are. So the nominating committee, when I was here the last time, we accepted people could put in their name and put in the resume, the bylaws, the things that they needed. And then May 6th, we met to go over what we received, which we received applications for chairperson, first vice chair, second vice chair, and treasurer. As per our bylaws and the new committee and meeting procedures, July 2023, and it's included in your packet, we will entertain nominations from the floor. You can nominate yourself or someone can nominate you. That needs a second. You must be here in person to accept the nomination. These floor nominations must still submit a cover letter, a short bio, a statement of interest in the position, including why you want the position. These must be received at the board's office by May 29. After today's floor nominations are closed. The nominating committee may meet again in early June and go over those nominated, submitted, and qualified candidates. That list and the submitted bios will be distributed to all board members along with the nominating committee's recommendations, if any, before the June board meeting. The Robert's Rules reference if you care. At the June board meeting, along with any other business, we will conduct the election. Presuming that there is more than one candidate for a particular office, candidates will be given 3 minutes to make their case and take any questions. Paper ballots will be distributed and a period of time for members to vote. They will then give them to we'll have another table set up front and a box. You put them in. No stuffing, no whatever. If you need somebody to come to you, we'll send a committee member. We'll come and get from you ballots. If you raise your hand, somebody will come to you to either give you the ballot or pick up the ballot. Ballots must be signed. Obviously, you pick only one for a particular office. If there isn't more than one person for a particular office, then they won't be a ballot for them. They're reelected or elected. After the ballots are counted, the results will be announced. If there's a tie for any position, we'll have runoff ballots. We'll do that again. After declaring winners, the candidates assume office on July 1. At this point, I'll entertain nominations from the floor. Pat,
I want to nominate Milagros.
you're out of order, sir. It says in person
No.
and the general procedures, item 1. I'm sorry.
I'd like.
He didn't scream. We had this at the, this is no different than what we had at the nominating committee meeting. It doesn't matter what you show me. She is not here. Item 1.
Okay.
Okay, you can speak.
First of all, the.
When I'm done, you can speak. I have the floor.
But you said, do I
I
have a
have the
nomination?
floor. You don't have a nomination. She's not here. She can't, she is not here.
And why?
No, you don't, sir.
Yes, I do.
New general and committee procedures. Item 1. Final board meetings are in person.
No.
She is absent.
They're not
I'm
in
sorry. She is absent,
person.
sir. Do I have any other nominations? You're out of order. Pat, you're out of order.
With me. Please sit down. This meeting.
An excerpt, this, the meeting procedures and on your bylaws are in your packet. Item 1, full board meetings are in person, period.
That's not what I'm saying. We're talking
You
about.
can't, she can't, doesn't matter. She has to accept, she must accept it. She is not,
This meeting.
she is not. You're out of order.
And by the way.
Any other nominations? Any other nominations?
No. You shut down, but you want the board to vote on this.
No.
No, it's nothing to vote. The bylaws are simple.
Parliamentary is advisory, they're not leadership.
Nothing to do with
The board to vote on this issue.
Other,
Okay, there's no. Elena.
Adjourn it, and then next time the person gonna take it.
we're having an election. Is there any other nominations?
Would like to nominate Jennifer Dublin for the secretary position.
Is she here?
Gotta be here, yes.
A second?
I second.
Okay, Jennifer Dublin for secretary. Any other nominations?
Yes, I nominate Milagros for secretary.
Out of order, this was ruled.
What?
Out of order. Sir, it's out of order, and I told you the last thing at the nominating committee.
He would disagree with you.
I agree.
I want to vote on the opinion because.
No, doesn't work that way.
Doesn't work.
Well, yes, it does,
Well,
because
it doesn't.
you say all nominees from the floor must be total confirmation by the nominee at the meeting.
Yes, and she is not here.
They want.
Any other,
You're not recognized. So you're not recognized. That's it. Okay. Okay.
any other nominations?
The other nomination?
Sure.
He nominated O'Brien.
I don't accept them.
Okay.
Okay, point of order, point of information.
You didn't tell us who is running for all the office.
Oh, that could be, sorry. I can tell you,
Okay.
well, it wasn't a problem, it was,
You defined it.
Oh, I didn't mind it, sir.
you can find it.
Yes.
You want to nominate yourself, Andre? Okay. It would be in order. Okay,
The point of information, let's go.
okay, for
Office.
chair,
They need to accept the nomination.
they don't need to accept it, they had their stuff in by May 1st. This is only floor nominations, not the ones who'd had it in on time.
No.
Okay, it's no secret. Okay, for chair, Jeff Sanoff is running for re-election. Robin is running for chair. First vice chair,
you're running, I believe, and Joanne and Chris is running.
No,
Gina, I'm sorry, Jenny Hernandez is running. Second vice chair, Chris
Christine's
Molinari.
running.
Second vice chair, I don't remember anybody else. And Yuri is running for treasurer. Again, any other nominations from the floor? Jennifer was presuming her bio and letter of intent, et cetera, is received
Okay.
at the board office by.
And the record that we should not be considered.
No.
It is valid.
No, it isn't.
Bylaws.
No,
it's not.
From the floor, one oral confirmation.
From the person.
But she's at the meeting and she can give.
She is not at the meeting. She is not at the meeting. We put in everybody's packet
Yes.
what the meeting guidelines and hybrid meeting guidelines are. Full board meeting. All right,
Changing the.
nominations are now closed. Congratulations to those unopposed candidates. They'll take office July 1st.
Thank you. Okay, we're gonna change the order of agenda. We're first gonna go to the good and welfare. Noger?
Hi, good evening, community board members and community. Can you hear me? Better? So my name is Nadra, who doesn't know me, and I'm a community board 13 board member and a newly appointed community relation ambassador, a volunteer for the American Red Cross. So American Red Cross reached out our community board 13, and my nomination was accepted. So what is American Red Cross in Greater New York is doing here? So they are covering 5 boroughs. It's New York City, Long Island, Rockland, Westchester, and Greenwich, Connecticut. So almost 11 people are served by 3 chapters. So it's chapter in New York City, Long Island, and Metro New York North. So as of today, there is this information that I want to share with you. So home fire safety, the sound alarms that provide free smoke alarms and installations. So if you need that, please call 877 Red Cross to make an appointment. Also, Red Cross is offering emergency preparedness presentations for adults and children in person and via Zoom. So please visit www.redcross to register. In addition, hands-on CPR is presented for free. That's a 30-minute training session. You can also register at redcross.org to get the training. There is training support fee for the organizations. Or also, you can check the redcross.org to get that. So more information I'll be bringing for the next meetings. We'll be bringing flyers, and if there will be something to distribute as well, I will be notifying the board. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'll let everybody know the Red Cross will be in this area next week. So if you are interested in that, you should call immediately.
Thank you. Okay, we'll go into the licensing committee.
Okay, we're still doing good welfare.
Oh, you had a good one there? Yes. Okay.
Hello again. I have my sanitation and environment hat on now. I want to remind all members in 1 to 9 family houses that starting June 1, the new trash bins, city trash bins, are mandatory. Well, you're in a business, so it doesn't apply to you. You have commercial carding. But for residences, 1 to 9 family houses, residents, because you've said so in the past, that's why. And I remember what you said. I'm not assuming. All right. The trash bin for the official trash bin at NYC.bins.
What?
Mostly the lid, mostly rat proof, mostly whatever. These are what cities requiring now. Sanitation is requiring. All right, continuing. They're readily available for purchase at Home Depot, or they're available through delivery and from DoorDash, Instacart, or Uber Eats. No. And besides which, why would you ask me? That's your tax account. To say whether I had access to all your taxes, so I could figure out if your tax was tax deductible. This is just good welfare. The most common size. Well, you. Can I finish? I have no idea. Can I finish? Okay. The most common size is 35 liters. It's under $50 plus delivery if you're going to get it delivered. DoorDash or Uber's got to make money. They also sell a blue bin for metal and paper and a green bin for mixed paper. Those are not mandatory. You can use a covered bin with either the blue metal and glass sticker or the green sticker. They're readily available at 311. They're also at the community board office. Your next in-person committee meeting, you can pick them up there. You can also use a clear plastic bag to put them out. Remember that covered bins can be put out at 6 p.m. on your day. Plastic bags have to be put out after 8 p.m. on whatever your collection day is. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Let's go on to finding full committee. After that, after we vote on that, that'll be the final and info.
Before I start this license, I wanna be part of the developer. As it was said, we had a great event on Sunday in Shortland White. They're coming back with our t-shirts on Sunday, June 7th. You'll see flyer in community board 13 newsletter. It's gonna be naturally required from 12 to 3. No music, no dancing because of the fire department rules, but it's gonna be a lot of fun for you. Everyone is welcome. Also, I wanna, it was also mentioned about the almost killed local law 75. And I wanna thank office and each and every community board member who voted for this letter. He sent to Madam Speaker.
That's me.
Yeah, to Madam Speaker. Okay. We have 2 licenses to vote on. The first one is beer, wine, and cider for Park Buffet, okay? Park Buffet Inc. located at 1045 Surf Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11224. Committee voted in favor, 7 in favor, 0 opposed, 0 abstention. We have, they fill out the stipulation for we have it in fire. One more new full liquor license application for OLGU LLC DBA More Sushi located at 2858 West 5th Street, Brooklyn, New York. It was also approved by the committee, 7 in favor, 0 opposed, 0 abstention. So 0 review, motion here. Now it comes to you. You don't need the motion.
When did the FYI before?
Yeah, we have FYI. Okay. There is renewal for adult use retail dispensary application, MZDZ. It's kind of new requirements now for, not for renewal, but for the establishment for renewal for, how you call it? For some community relation, whatever, they're not gonna go into it. If you are interested to find out what the changes are of Office of Cannabis Management made, you can call Community Board of Chin office. So it's FII, we don't have to vote on review. Sure.
There was a report that actually a lot of the cannabis shops miscalculated how far they were from schools and houses of worship. Do we know any in our district that?
We have to check, but I don't wanna keep everybody waiting. Community Board 13, Senator Jessica Scarcella spent an office, myself and few other people, we had the Zoom conversation and email exchange with OCM. To describe it, I have 2 words. I am shocked. That's
Okay, we'll talk.
oh.
So explain the motion now.
There was, what's
No, I'm just saying.
that for it, that for it?
Yeah, we had enough.
No, it's okay.
Yes.
You got it. Okay.
This is our final vote?
Yes, this is final vote.
So now,
8:32 on time.
We do both.
Yep.
Deborah Carter. Shocked. Melita Develova.
Yes, the board.
Jennifer Dublin. Olga Ford.
Yes.
Ronald Greenberg.
Yes, to each.
Barbara Garvelle. Thomas Hopel.
Yes, to each.
Jacqueline Johnson. Gary Cragner.
Yes. Yes.
Victoria Kugelek. Yelena Mockman. Yes.
Yes.
Vladimir Mayhew. Guys, you still here?
Yeah.
What's your vote? Thank you. Mark Lernick,
Yes, to both.
Richard Molieri.
Yes, to each.
Yes.
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 First time.
Yep.
Dr. Dover.
Yeah.
Tim Rakowski.
Yes.
Trustee Fennel.
Yes.
Mark Delasanto. Fran Schwartz. Tatiana Siegel.
Yes, yes.
Michael Silverman.
Yes, to both.
Chris Solomon.
Yes, the both.
Vladislav Fletcher.
Yes, to both.
Andre Chigomarov. Tanya Michalewski.
Yes.
Dennis McGarrett. Joanne Weiss.
Yes, the both.
Annette Wesley. Svetlana Jones Scott. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to make this a note to everybody for the community board. You received an email, Barbara, myself, and Eddie, back on May 6th, from Milagros. And it said, "Good evening. Since I did not submit my application for the secretary position by May 1st as per your request, I am declining the position of secretary. Thank you for your 2 years you allow me to serve in this position. Have a blessed evening.
She changed her mind. And she felt.
You're out of order.
They asked her to write that, you're out of order. When they asked her to write that letter.
Order. Motion to adjourn. Motion to adjourn. Second.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go ahead, Rob. So, you think of your first meeting? Well, then you're just like, you just. We're gonna be more than we're gonna be a fighter. You're gonna get a team.